Welcome into the REKAP Rush Hour for Monday, March 20th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by ChevyDriveChicago.com, your Chicagoland Chevy dealers. Let's get started with football. Football Morning in America writer Peter King has a huge column that just dropped this morning. You've got to read it if you're a Bears fan. He leads with what went into the trade with the number one pick going to the Carolina Panthers. Apparently, Ryan Poles told Peter King the Bears wanted to trade twice. He wanted to go down to 2 to Houston, pick up some draft capital, then go 2 to 9 with the Panthers. However, he has a closer relationship with Scott Fitterer, the GM in Carolina, that he does with Nick Caserio, the GM of the Houston Texans. By making the deal right away with Carolina, he got them to include DJ Moore. Apparently, had the Bears gone to second, then to ninth, DJ Moore would not have been part of the deal. He said, I didn't want to take any more chances. I got a deal that I thought was fair, and I made it. So I would love your thoughts. What would you have done? Post your comments right down below here on YouTube. Would you have made 2 trades? It's easy for us to sit here and say we would have. He certainly made a hell of a deal for the Bears going forward. Frank Reich, the new head coach of the Panthers, said today in his first comments since they traded for the number one pick with Chicago that they will not rule out Bryce Young over his height. Quote, I had a very high grade on Russell Wilson when he came out of Wisconsin. Don't read anything into it. People are putting this label on me that I only look at big quarterbacks. He's never, as a head coach, had a quarterback shorter than 6'2". Bryce Young, nowhere close. Could the Bears trade back again? The answer is absolutely in play. They could go from 9 down into the mid-teens, still get an offensive lineman that they covet. They are bringing Jalen Carter in for a workout and meetings and everything else. And if indeed they like what they see with Jalen Carter, they could roll the dice. Very risky pick for Ryan Poles to make. This pick will define his legacy in the early going of his tenure here in Chicago. College basketball coaching news. Rick Pitino is taking the St. John's job. He leaves Iona. Providence coach Ed Cooley, one of the best in the game. Guy is beloved by his players, and people love working with this dude. Ed Cooley taking the Bucks and leaving Providence. He's the new head coach at Georgetown. White Sox third baseman Yoan Moncada dealing with bruised ribs. He was cleared from a concussion with an injury in the World Baseball Classic. Bulls at 76ers tonight, and we'll have the recap of that game as soon as it goes final. Have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you greatly. Take that.